Libra, I'm going to do a reading for you. This is for the current energies. So if you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, stick around. There might be a message in this reading for you. And as always, please just take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story, right? Yeah, and hit that like button because that really helps me out. All right, let's see. What are your current energies, Libra? We had a big full moon lunar eclipse yesterday. So let's see what the energies are saying for you today. So, I feel like some of you Libras are dealing with a situation that I think you're struggling to figure out what to do because right now things are not all that happy in your home. Because that's what I'm seeing, all right? But let's talk about it, all right? So here I do see you coming out as the Two of Pentacles, and we see like there's this dark sky creeping up behind you, and I think, you are doing everything you can to try to make things work before the storm hits. And, it could be around finances. It could be around somebody else who, is very hard to please. So you might be involved with somebody who I think, expects a lot from you, yet doesn't give back a whole lot, or this could be you really trying to figure out how am I going to find more stability and groundedness in my life. But I do feel as if you're dealing with somebody, Libra. And, what hangs above you here is this energy of being very unbalanced. And again, here we have another energy that's very tenuous, and anything can throw this situation off balance. So, and again, here, look, what's below you, we have the Six of Pentacles, and we do see, again, these scales, and you kind of seeing how can you bring your life back into balance. If this is about money, all right, I feel as if this is a situation that you cannot pretend anymore, does not need to be addressed. For some of you, I think you found a lot of instability in the home. Maybe you were feeling like you just couldn't find your ground. You kept trying to figure out how to make money, to pay the bills. Excuse me. I just feel as if there's a lot that has just kind of come up around you, especially when it comes to finances. Maybe it's one of these things, you go and you make money and then, before you know it, it's burned a hole in your pocket, or maybe somebody else, expects you to pay for everything and you can't afford that. But I do feel as if you realize that what you really need to do is get things in order. So a lot of you Libras are going to be really focusing on what you need to do in order to bring more balance and peace into your world. Because I just feel as if, your home life has really been affected by some situation that, you have been trying to maintain that is just not possible. And I feel as if, you've done a lot to try to just make things happen. And for some of you, you've had to do it alone. All right. Because I do get a sense that there could be, you're on your own type of energy here. But I do think that it's really important that you really start to really get things in order. All right. Whatever in order means for you. All right. Maybe it's not your finances. Maybe your house is a mess and you need to really clean it up, because I feel like there's some situation around you, Libra, that's really affecting your home. All right. So whether it's a person, place, or thing, you fill in the blank, you need to finally address it because these scales are so unbalanced. And this is your sign. You are the sign of balance and fairness. So, maybe the situation you have to deal with might include some legal issues that come up. Maybe there's child support that needs to be paid. Maybe there's, just other legal issues that are coming around. But I feel as if you've been putting it off and you cannot anymore. I feel like now it's right in your face. Now, I do see that we do have the Seven of Swords here. Now, the Seven of Swords, it's a funny energy because there's multiple meanings that we can take with this. And one of this is, perhaps there's somebody around you who, is kind of being a little sneaky and sly. Or this could be a situation where you have to be very careful how you approach it, because you're going to have to use a little bit of diplomacy in order to, make something turn around for you. But I feel like, you cannot anymore pretend that this issue cannot be dealt with. It has to be, So I feel like whether you're the one trying to, pretend it's all going to go away and you want to kind of not deal with it, or there is somebody who is keeping you from being balanced in your own life. I feel like you need to really start to figure out how are you going to deal with this, because again, I think you have to tread very carefully when you're trying to turn a situation at home around. Now, we do have the Judgment card coming up here reversed. So I feel like, whatever you do, you can't go backwards. You got to go forwards, all right? You have got to start looking at what do you need. Here, this Three of Wands. It's like you need something to turn around. You need the storm to go away, and you need your ship to come in to help you out. So I feel as if there could be somebody around you. I have this King of Cups energy here. An older person who might be able to help you out, all right? And I don't know who this person is. I mean, usually the kings can represent like a father figure or somebody who we just really, respect their advice because, they come from a place of compassion and, you believe them when they talk to you, right? So I feel like, quite possibly by the end of this week, because again, this is just a short period of time, I think you need to start seeing where you have to start putting your energy in. And if you seek the advice of this person, Libra, let's not throw it away. I mean, I feel like this person has something really important to tell you as far as, your future is concerned. So if you're looking for legal advice, if you are looking for just advice in general, how to turn your life around, and maybe some of you are just looking for some legal advice with your finances, so that you can get more stability, and you're not screwed, because it's one of those things. If you've been working for yourself and you haven't been put money away for, your taxes and stuff, come tax time, you can find yourself in a lot of trouble. So I feel like, a lot of you guys really have to stop and look at, where the direction of your life is going. And if you're headed towards a very dark area and disaster is in front of you, it is really time to avert it. All right. So whatever you have to do to turn situations around, I feel like this week and maybe even the whole month, I wanted to say November, you are going to focus on trying to bring your life back into balance. And I think it's going to be, on all levels, not just financially. I think emotionally and, materially, you are going to, try to find that energy to just kind of bring things back together again. But here's the key. You got to start with you, all right? You, Libra, have to be the one that says, I need to kind of fix things. I can't keep going like this, and I need to start taking care of yourself. Because here's the thing, if you go down, you fall down, you're the only one taking care of the family, what happens? Right? So it's really important that you keep your eye on exactly what it is you need to do. All right. And right now, balance is really your focus. So let's bring your life into balance this week. All right. So take what works, leave what doesn't, people. It is what it is. If it resonated, great. Maybe part of it did. If not, check out your other signs. Hit that like button, and I'll see y'all later. All right. Bye.